Yeah, as we get started here, Saucy, real quick shout out there for the Twitch Prime. Really appreciate that, buddy. Also see Kerpa, C. Jason88, and Control Flirt Elite, one of the Onward casters, joining us today. Nice to see you, Control Flirt Elite. As yeah, go ahead, Swift.
Absolutely, as this one is won out shortly by Gravity, but going to be cleared away straight away from by Alpha there, and going to be on the Gravity half now, but quickly getting to it is going to be VRML, who makes that clear away. Back into the Alpha half yet again, so some more ping pong going on right now, and it's recollected eventually on the Alpha half by a member of Gravity, which that shot actually just hitting off the post, but being shortly recollected by Simon, and that back pass being made shortly after.
So that's going to be Viatrex on the back line here, walking this one up, trying to draw that defense out. They're not coming to him, so he's going to go ahead and send that pass across there to Al Pacino. Al Pacino, I've mentioned many times, one of my favorite names to say in the league. Viatrex coming in for that shot. Ooh. Oh, what a stop there by the goalie, but Viatrex gets that one back, and a plant that went in for the 2. That's our first goal here in round 1. 50 seconds in.
Very difficult to get rid of that disc under that sort of pressure. Took a while to score. Usually we see the first goal scored in usually the first 30 seconds or so. It's really difficult to initially get your defense back, but both teams doing a great job of that, and delaying that goal to a minute. This one, the stun, brings it to Gravity, which Al Pacino struggling to make that clear, but it's going to go back into VRML's hands after a great stun there on the offense. So now going to bounce off the shield, and it's going to be recollected shortly by Simon, who's pressured by Martin the third, and actually Martin's going to get that stun. Lowrider though recollecting and getting that pass off to VRML, who's trying to walk this one up. Actually will back that one out, duking out some defenders, trying to buy some time, but that pass actually making its way over to Lowrider, and behind the back to Simon, who just is cut off from that shot there by the stun, and Martin the third here with this clear, but Gravity already on the stack, preempting that clear. And Martin grabbing it, but going to be stunned away straight away by VRML, who's looking for this clear, and he will make it.
That's some really good control there by TeamGravity. Did get some down opportunity here. There it is, Al Pacino popping that one in for the 2. And not to steal the glory here, Swift, the moment I started in there, Gravity came down flying. Of course, Gravity known for the speed of the chains there, but yeah, what a goal.
Absolutely, and I mean, it's just great to see that. I mean, even before they clear, sometimes you'll see them preempt that pass or the clear, because they know where it's going, and this one actually going to be stolen away by Lowrider, but National taking that one right back. This clear just going to make its way over to Al Pacino, though. He's going to try and reset this one for Gravity, and VRML walking this one up with this pass to Lowrider, and then the pass up to Simon as well, but this one to VRML just missing this time, and it's going to give enough time to National Agency to steal that one away, so good defense there by Alpha. This one going to be cleared away, but Gravity yet again on the stack, going to immediately recollect. It's going to be the sub for Gravity. It's going to be Lowrider with this pass to Simon.
So still Gravity just maintaining control of this, even when they lose it for just a moment, and they get sent down to the opposite side of the arena. They get it right back, and they get back to their formation passing. But that missed pass there, that's a National Agency sending it in. Has 2 teammates coming in to grab this one up. Who's going to be there first? That is Stody. Stody making some space there, sending that one across, finds a hand to National Agency, and then backs that one up to the back line for the reset.
Mr. Martin here trying to find some space with this, walking this one up. The pass to Stoughty comes through, and the one behind the back too, National Agency. Maybe it would have been a goal there, but National Agency just missing that one. And Stoughty going to get the stun actually, so that it's back to Alpha possession here. And it's a 1-on-3 pretty much, and this one's going to be saved by VRML. Great save there. And Near's going to be cleared away for Gravity. So here on the complete other end, and it's just going to be a stack race now. Some stuns coming away for Alpha, trying to prevent that Gravity stack. This one coming through though, and the 3-point shot by Simon from the tight angle is going to make it. So the 7-0 for Gravity.
What a shot there from Simon, 13 meters out, the steep. You see the angle on that. We can place the camera right there. You can see the angle on that one. What a beautiful shot there from Simon, and that's going to put TeamGravity up by 7 here. It's about 5:45 on the clock remaining in round 1.
Absolutely, and going to the chat here. Hello everybody. Thanks Soisy for the sub, and hello to Alacost as well. Actually this pass is going to be made by National Agency, but Lowrider's going to steal that one, and it's going to get cleared away. I saw a question there by Control Flirt Delete. Any competitive playing on Quest? Absolutely. There's actually this one comes through by Lowrider. I'm not getting any space to talk about chat because Lowrider's just going to shut me out here with that 31-meter mail slot. Absolutely incredible work there from Lowrider. But yeah, there's plenty of competitors on the Quest, or the majority of the teams are made up of Quest players, and there's plenty of teams as well where Quest players are playing with PCVR players as well. So it's great to see the synergy happening over on that end as well.
Look at this passing here from Alpha, getting a good opportunity here on offense. Takes a shot. Wow.
That's some really nice work there from Sir Dominic and National Agency, getting that pass underneath. As we all know, Viatrex, well, you've seen actually already the amazing goalie for Gravity. They know they have to try and get it past him somehow, and a dunk is one of the only ways to do that. So great work and recognition from Alpha there on the offense. Al Pacino are going to take as much time as he physically can here with the disc, and Simon is going to recollect this one for Gravity, just making these back passes. It's 10-2, they're up a solid 8 points, so they can definitely do something here, especially if they're going to try and extend that lead, but that one not quite going to make it through by Simon, but it's going to bounce straight back to him, and this one going to be throw out a couple dodges here, actually 2 of them, but the ding coming through, and National Agency going to make that clear for Alpha.
So that one's going to get sent out, and yeah, what an opportunity there for Team Gravity, as now it's going to be Alpha in the Gravity zone. A couple stuns going out. Bit of a rumble for it. It does get cleared out, so the chains are away. Going to be tracked down though quickly. Martin the third coming away with that one for Alpha. Looking to turn this one around one more time on offense.
And here comes Stoty with this pass into the tunnel, but immediately stunned away by Gravity Stack. So this one, actually, that missed pass is going to make its way to Sir Dominic over on Alpha, who's going to make that clear. But Gravity yet again with the stack, and I'm going to sound like a broken record here. Gravity with the stack every single time, but I mean, that's just how it is. That's how it feels playing against these guys as well, every single time. But here comes National Agency trying to get something done on the backboard, and in fact he will, off Al Pacino's head. And that one is going to make its way through for the 2 points, so reducing that lead to 6 points, and they can definitely still bring this back with 3 minutes remaining.
You know, as a goalie myself, I know the pain of when your head gets the stop, but it goes in anyways. That the way it bounces off, that is I know how much that hurts. There's now it's going to be Team Gravity again with the joust advantage here. Still just a 6-point game. 2:45 on the clock. Still Alpha an opportunity to come back if they can force a turnover here.
Yeah, and this pass going out to Simon and back to Lowrider, who's going to try and put this one through, but a great stun by Stoty, who's going to deny that one, but the pass back immediately to Al Pacino, and going to be passed forward again to Lowrider for the second try. This pass to Viatrex, and the stun is going to be slightly too late there, and Viatrex is going to be able to slot that one at the top for 12 points now for Team Gravity.
Yeah, that was just phenomenal disc movement there. Kind of got out of frame for a moment, but the pass in and then the shot on goal, that was absolutely phenomenal there for Gravity. Very much in form for those guys. So now it's an 8-point game. 2 minutes to go. Still not out of reach here for Alpha in round 1, but that hill growing larger and larger by the moment.
Absolutely, and especially it's so difficult and it's so pressuring. Actually, this one, a great shot comes through for National Agency, who makes an overhand shot for once, 20 meters out, and is going to be good for the 3, so reducing that gap that you just mentioned, Dimway, and yeah, now going to be 12-7, and yeah, it's very rare to see Gravity with no goalie. Had a lot of faith in the stacks there, but that one actually not coming through as well, so Martin the third with a clear, and this is another opportunity for Alpha, who will retrieve the disc here up at the bottom. And, ooh, bit of a mishandle there by National Agency, but that one is going to go to Martin the third, but stunned away by Simon, and forced to make that pass, and that one's not quite going to be through the shot attempt / clear. Actually, almost was in, but that stack just missing it away, and Sir Dominic getting a stun, and Viatrex with the steal, but it's just going to be a brawl here at the bottom, and Sir Dominic is going to come on top of it, but the shot actually from Lowrider, not quite going to make it through. I mean, that's the thing, they're taking shots at every single attempt, which, I mean, sometimes you really aren't expecting it, trying to get their defense together at the same time. So when it does come through, it's very difficult to save. Actually, a great stun here from National Agency to retrieve the disc, and going to bounce back, but Alpha getting stunned away there in the tunnel, and as a result, going to be Simon with that disc, who goes for the cloud shot, not quite this time, and Simon going to retrieve this disc yet again, just wasting time, throwing it behind him. Actually, that not quite working out. and bouncing over to Viatrex, who's going to try and get this one. Actually, National Agency and Sir Dominic fully ready for that one. National Agency looking to be first to the disc this time, but we all know how that goes. But actually, no stack this time for TeamGravity. It's going to be 2 points for Alpha, but just not quite enough. 3 points away, and there is no time. But great work by Alpha to come back in the second half of that round, and let's see if they can carry that momentum over to round 2.
Yeah, that was some great playing there by Alpha against this TeamGravity, the champions, the European champion TeamGravity. I mean, absolutely phenomenal play there. And going to the stats, what do we got as we get the stats up on the board? Thank you, Ignite, for that. National Agency actually getting the game high point service 7. There's also that one shot. Who took that shot? Was that National Agency who took the shot that went off the head of I don't remember whose head it went off of, but
I believe it came off Al Pacino's head.
Al Pacino's head.
It may have been Sir Dominic, but I think it was either Sir Dominic or National Agency. Either way. National Agency still leading the points there for Alpha. And over on the Gravity side, Viatrex leading those points, Al Pacino and Lowrider leading the saves with 2 apiece. And plenty of stuns here for both sides. You saw Gravity use the stuns towards the end there. And Alpha using the stuns heavily towards Gravity. I mean, Gravity is as I'm sure you've seen and noticed by now, they're a huge stack-based team. They have their stacks absolutely on lock. So using your stuns is kind of the biggest utility you can have at the moment against Gravity. And I mean, I believe that's probably one of the most widely used tactics against them. But another neutral joust comes on through here, and let's see who takes this one. Actually, it's going to be Alpha this time, and Viatrex going to receive that one straight away. That clear not quite going to be through, and it's Gravity on the stack who's going to win that one. And a huge brawl here over on the Gravity half, but it's going to be actually a whole bunch of people at the top left corner, but Lowrider not quite able to get the shot in time from a couple of leeches from Alpha. So great job there. And this one going to be received and shortly cleared by Stoty, who is pressured by 3 members of Gravity. But it's just going to go straight into Simon's hands as the pressure was put on. The clear was not all the way through. Actually, this one not going to make it quite to Al Pacino. So Sir Dominic's going to try and put some pressure on that one. This pass over to Viatrex though, and this pass to Simon. Going to bounce off the Geo for making its way to him, and then the pass to Viatrex, who's going to try and cross this one into Lowrider, but not quite going to be there. Stoty hopping out of the goal actually to try and cover that. This 3-point shot going to come through shortly after, but a good recovery there by Stoty to come back to the goal and get that one saved. This one going to bounce back. A couple of members of Gravity flying past it actually, and National Agency is going to get the stun and run away with the disc. Actually, no, he's not, because the stun by Al Pacino, and Lowrider will collect for the 3-pointer here, which will be taken shortly after. So a lot of brawling here for both sides, and Gravity just going to come out on top with that one as the clear wasn't quite made.
Yeah, that was a great punishing goal there by TeamGravity to, you know, that one got loose in front of the bubble there. A couple stuns go out, and Lowrider gets that one, sends it in for the 3. You know, that's what you need at this level to come away with victories, is to be able to punish on those turnovers. Opportunity here, there's Sir Dominic. Gonna plant that one in for the 2.
What a shot there on the tight angle from underneath the goal. Maybe not so expected there from Stoty, maybe expected to go behind. But yeah, that one going to make it through. And speaking of punishing mistakes, Alpha with that one under the goal, punishing Sir Dominic was actually left open by the Gravity defense. So that pass comes immediately through, and that one's going to make it. So a really good job by Alpha. But starting this joust is going to be Gravity. So trying to maintain possession here, just passing it around the back until they get a stack ready to clear this one through. In fact, it's just going to be a straight pass to Simon, who's going to try and walk this one out. But the cross to Lowrider is blocked, so it's going to be a back pass to Viatrex and back again to Al Pacino. He's going to try and walk this one up. This pass not quite going to make it through, though, so good pressure there from Alpha and the defense over there. Viatrex here, going to make this pass over to Al Pacino, trying to walk this one through, and this pass not quite going to make it, and Martin going to grab it and slap it away there. They just need to get one stack and try and find this disc. They are able to put pressure on that and actually get the disc as well, so Martin the third with the clear, and the stack from Alpha coming through, and they do receive the disc. Stoty going to go for the shot here, but the pass actually to National Agency, so good job there, but the ding comes through, and Lowrider's going to recollect and clear it for TeamGravity. So really good pressure there. Actually, the pass actually coming through and the shot coming through shortly after by Simon, but it's going to be recollected for the three-pointer by VRML after a couple of stunts from Gravity, stopping the Alpha stack. Really good job there by Gravity on that recovery.
Yeah, that was phenomenal there. Great shot attempt initially, I believe, by Simon. And then the stack there, VRML with a boosting partner coming in, recovering that rebound and sending that one in for the three. And again, that's what you need. That's what you need to be able to do there, is punish those turnovers. That's what Gravity did there, and now they're up by 4.
Yeah, and a heartbreaking miss there from National Agency, who's actually going to receive this disc again, but the incredibly fast defense coming back for Gravity, and VRML's going to make that clear. And this one going to go through to Simon, and going to make that three-pointer actually, and goalie not quite able to get back in time for that one, so that one is going to come through. But yeah, this is what Gravity is so good at. They make those three-point shots so quick after the stack. So the stack came through, and immediately the pass to Simon, and then even more immediately the bounce shot coming through, which is really difficult to get back for a goalie. So a great job there by Simon, as this one going to be taken out by Alpha, progressing this one up the field. This pass just going to miss Martin the third, but attempting to recover it, not quite though. Simon's going to get his hands on it first, and it's going to make this one through onto the Alpha half yet again. So another stack race, and Simon's going to beat them to that. And he's just going to walk this one up the field. It's 2-on-4 at the moment. Not many people getting back. Lowrider actually looked like he was going to go for the three-pointer there, but shortly realizing there was a goalie, and did get rid of that one. And Al Pacino losing the disc to a great stack there from Alpha. The mail slot comes through, not quite on target though, just off to the left a little bit, but great, great pressure put on there by Alpha on the offense there, but not quite going to get their hands on the disc, and Al Pacino's going to make this clear back over to the Alpha half, and it seems like a repeated it seems exactly repeated from last time, but this time it's going to be Alpha getting to the disc first, and this one going to be a great interception twice actually in the mail slot immediately from National Agency coming through. Really great job from both teams there. Gravity getting the snatch, and then Alpha taking it straight back. The National Agency with that 30-meter mail slot responding to Team Gravity's earlier on. So now 9-5. It's plenty of time left for Alpha to try and bring this one back and extend this into round 3.
Yeah, that was a ridiculous shot on that turnover from 30 meters out. I know I've tried many of those, made maybe 2. 2. So an opportunity there. Oh, it's just going to miss the bottom of the cone and bounce out and now slapped out.
And this one, just missing National Agency's hands, is going to get his hands on it there, but going to be made by Al Pacino now, who's going to pass this one to Simon, and the three-point shot again coming through immediately by Simon, just getting it past the defender there, who's just a little bit too close to Simon and able to bend that shot around and get the 3 points anyway. So 3 minutes 30 remaining. There's still plenty of time for Alpha, but they'll definitely have to do things hastily here if they want to bring this one to round 3.
Absolutely, and that one's going to get past to that right too. Quick pass up, a little bit of I've been calling that a stretch pass. A style of sending it up quickly, and now almost handled by the player on the ceiling there. That was Sir Dominic. No relation, as he's going to send that one near the goal. It's going to bounce wide and now bounce out of the bubble, collected on the back line by Stody.
And Alpha trying an immediate shot of their own there. Not quite going to work out though. Sir Dominic going to take this one. Almost walks it past 2 defenders, but trying to find an angle on the goal. He kind of had a straight line for the goal here. This three-pointer not quite going to work out for Simon, and it's going to be recollected here by Stody. But yeah, we're seeing Alpha try some more of those immediate shots that they're seeing from Gravity. And almost making that one. In fact, this one going to be passed over to National Agency, who's going to make a couple pump fakes before just walking this one up the field. And actually going to go for the goal there. Opportunity a little bit unprepared, but that shot not quite on target. So now going to be Lowrider with this clear back over to that Alpha half. And now another stack race. Martin the third trying to get back in the defense. And in fact, he will get the hands on it to delay that play a little bit, but it's just not enough. Simon on the goal to make that play. Incredibly quick passing there from Gravity, and a good job there. Now it's a 9-point lead by Gravity. Going to be pretty difficult for Alpha to come back from this. I mean, it's still possible, but it's going to be very difficult for them here. So Sir Dominic taking this one for Alpha, trying to take as much time as they can here, getting that one to Martin, back to Stoty. And quick passing here. National Agency takes that quick shot, which would have been in, but unfortunately not quite on target there. And Lowrider's going to take this one slowly for Gravity, trying to walk this one up and take as much time off the clock as they physically can. This bounce pass almost coming through, actually will come through to Simon, who gets a jump there and gets a couple of jukes, and actually the pass to Al Pacino will make that one through as well. So Gravity extending the lead even more, and it's looking like a steeper and steeper hill for Alpha to climb here. There's just a minute left and 11 points to come back from.
Yeah, yeah, 11 points. That's a minimum of let's see, a minimum of 4 goals. They would need to come back with just under a minute to go. I mean, we're talking goals that have to be scored in a matter of 5 seconds each. We might already be running out of time here, though. Sir Dominic walking this one in, takes a shot, hits it too.
And what a 2 that is, painting the bottom corner of the post, actually both posts, and getting that one. So a very nice shot there behind the back, but it's just not going to be enough. There's 30 seconds remaining. There is absolutely no way for Alpha to come back now. And I expect to see some fast plays now from Gravity. There's Simon, going to make a couple of fakes there on the shot, and actually will eventually take it after seeing the defense progress there, but not quite on target. And they're going to be Lowrider with the disc cage, just going to back this one out. And yeah, unfortunately, Alpha they weren't able to get too much done on the offense in this second round. This one going to be taken in by Lowrider, sealing the deal for Gravity. But yeah, Alpha not quite able to get as much done as they had in the second half of the first round in that second round. So yeah.
And they hit the rematch so fast. What was that final score there?
Oh, it was something. I believe they were 13 points ahead. I believe they were 13 points ahead.
Oh man, that's embarrassing. That was just so fast. I wasn't prepped for it. Usually you can look back up. So yeah, I mean we can confidently say round 2 went to Team Gravity. They had double-digit points, and I believe Alpha had single-digit points. But Sphinx and I think it was 18-7, maybe about.
I believe it. Alpha did have 7 points.
That's just mildly embarrassing there. Can always Sphinx gonna go. Well, by the time you get back, it'll be too late anyways, because we do have to. We can't hang around too long. We have another game to get to. Although I believe we're going to be staying in the same lobby. But Swift, not to cut you off. So if you want to say, talk a bit before we do.